What's up, guys? How's it going? Tito here with Aloha Android, and welcome to today's blog, where I'm going to be talking about something that's been asked to me in the past. I figured to talk about it right now, and just basically giving you guys the ins and outs of an independent mobile tech blogger versus a mainstream tech blogger. The difference is, well, it's pretty clear. Mainstream ones are basically companies like Android Authority, Techno Buffalo, Phone Dog. And these guys are mainstream. Everyone has heard of their name. If you are into, iPhones, Android, you will know who these people are. Even The Verge, yes, The Verge, is a mainstream tech blogging company. Because they write up blogs, they write up basically articles. Let's call it what they really are because they're professional. They write up articles about mobile devices, mobile tech devices, things going on in the mobile tech world, and even just basic tech stuff like headphones and Bluetooth earbuds and smartwatches. They write it all up. They even do videos online with YouTube, and they give you their opinions. Now, while they are mainstream and they do have a great relationship with manufacturers out there, people will tend to ask, why do independent bloggers exist? The reason why you have independent bloggers on YouTube is because these are the guys that don't have relationships with the manufacturers out there. So the beneficial side to everything, is that about 80% of the time you're going to get a non-biased, full, well thought out, review on a particular device, because these people aren't bound. Mainstream bloggers are bound by the manufacturers. So yeah, they may receive free stuff, free gear to review on their channel, whatnot, spread the word about a certain phone or a certain set of Bluetooth headphones or smartwatch or whatever. Then that's cool. The thing is that they are given bulletins. These little well, not bulletins, but bullet points. The bullet points are what they can talk about and what they should stay away from. So, like, if the phone has a glitchy screen, they're not going to want to, have you talk too much about the glitchy, screen, but they're going to want you to kind of throw it in there because they want it to be an honest review. They just depend on the mainstream blogger to find a way to incorporate that into his or her review, but not have everyone hone in on that one point, but to, keep them moving along with the review about different features the phone has. And yes, while some people might say that's a little crooked, that's what the bloggers are paid to do. And because they have a solid relationship with the manufacturers, they want to keep those manufacturers happy so they can continue to keep getting free stuff. Because you imagine if Phone Dog and if Techno Buffalo actually had to go out and buy every piece of tech that they review, that would literally put them in the whole bracket of minimum wage if they had to. I mean, grabbing every variant of the iPhone, grabbing, all the different flagships out there. Yeah, and that's also the reason why a lot of these mainstream bloggers don't review budget devices too much, is because, they're given stuff from manufacturers that are flagship, and they need, the manufacturers need their flagship devices really put out there for people to know about, so people will go and buy them, and so therefore they cater to the high dollar, the high powered devices out there. Now, independent bloggers are a whole separate thing. Sure, some of us do get handouts from manufacturers. I know when the LG G4 came out, they handed out that device to a lot of independent bloggers. One of them being a good friend of mine, Mike from Budget Tech Reviews, got an LG G4 from LG to review. His channel was 5,000 subscribers strong. So they do, in a way kind of get, handouts. But most of the tech that they have, they buy out of their own pocket. And they review it, which then opens the door for a real honest review. So if a device that is marketed out there to be like the best Android of 2015, but it has a lot of problems with it, you can almost count on one of the independent bloggers to let you know that it has those problems, if they really truly exist. That is the best part about it. Now, the downside of independent bloggers is that, the reason I say 80% you'll get an honest review is because the other 20% come from those that are biased. Yes, I know, people are going to say, well, you're biased, you're only Android. Yes, and that's where I like to keep my focal point at. Certain things about iOS that I think is wrong for their users, like something they've done wrong, that's going to affect iOS users, I will talk about. But at the same time, too, people that I know have jumped to iOS, and I'm always interested in knowing how their experience is with the iPhone, and that's just because it's great to see people finding something that they truly honestly like. So while I may be partial to Android, and that's what I like to stay around, that's my little targeted area and my demographics, I don't hate on iPhones. I really don't. So just putting it out there for you guys. So anyways, but yeah, you do have people that are that are biased about things. If they're iPhone lovers, they'll review Android devices, but it's always going to be that Android is so bad because they're so used to iOS, and they will never actually look at a device for what it can do and just for how well it performs at the price point that it's set. So that is the downside of independent blogging. Now, really, it's really up to you guys, you the viewer, to form your own opinion about a specific device that you are looking into, whether it's other tech or whether it's smartphones or phablets or tablets. It's really up to you. But we're all here, mainstream and independent bloggers, we're all here to do the same thing, and that's we all have a passion and love for mobile technology, and we're out there to give you whatever information that we have to give you to help you form an opinion for yourself, whether you want to grab a device that you're looking at or you decide to walk away because there's too many problems. The downside to being a tech blogger is that there are people out there that watch your video and hang on every word you say, and if the experience they have is not the same as your experience, they come at you and blame you for them spending a couple $100 on a smartphone. But that's the price you pay for sitting on camera and talking about mobile technology. That's it. So, have respect for the mainstream bloggers, but also understand there are things that they can't talk about because they need to continue a relationship with manufacturers. And independent bloggers, while they will give you their honest opinion as a, average consumer, remember that they're also partial and biased to a specific brand. It's there and it exists. But ultimately, the opinion should come from you. After listening to the things that, we as independent bloggers say and the things that the mainstream bloggers say, it's really up to you to form your own opinion. So, if you guys enjoyed tonight's vlog, let me know by leaving me that thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Subscribe if you have not for more videos like this and other stuff that I bring to this channel. Hopefully, you guys really dig this video, and hopefully it explained a lot for you guys. And, you'll see me in the next one.